Hello everybody, it's Anime World here today, and I'm back again. And sorry I forgot to record yesterday. I don't know, I just felt lazy yesterday, so I just didn't. But now I'm gonna do it today. So we're going back to What If Deku Was Reborn to Wakfu Part 7. I think it's 7. So we start off when Deku is waking up in the hospital, and the doctors and Deku's mom see this. So Deku's mom hugs Deku now that he's awake after 2 weeks, and the doctors say that Deku has been out for 2 weeks, and Deku says, "I've been out for 2 weeks." So the time in this world and that world are different. And the doctor said, "What did you say?" And Deku said, "Nothing." And that's when the doctors say, "Wow, your healing quirk really is kicking in. Or regeneration quirk is really kicking in." And Deku's mom says, "What? No, he doesn't have a quirk." And then the doctors say that, "What do you mean? He has a quirk? He's healing faster than any human would." And Deku says, "Human, right?" And that's when Deku's mom, "So you have a quirk? Okay." Then they go home, and Deku says, "Hey mom, can I go to bed?" And Deku's mom says, "What? You just woke up after you've been sleeping for 2 weeks. Why do you want to go to bed again?" Then Deku says, "I don't know, I'm just feeling a little lazy." And that's when Deku's mom said, "Okay, but not too long. Just for like 3 hours. That's all. Okay, that's all. Not a full day. You're gonna scare me half to death." And Deku says, I won't. Then that's when Deku's been sleeping for 3 hours and a half. Just a little bit, half. And Deku, he goes to eat. And then after eating, he tells his mom, "Hey mom, can I go out to run?" And Deku's mom said, okay." Then Deku goes running, and Deku starts to jog, then picks it up a little, speeds it up a little, and that's when he sees someone jumping roof to roof, and he sees All Might. And that's when Deku says, "Wait, that jumping's familiar. Is that All Might? It's been a while since I've seen him." And that's when Deku starts jumping roof to roof to follow him, using his lightning god mode to speed it up. Just not too much, or else he might scare All Might, maybe even kill him. So that's when All Might lands on a roof and de-transforms. And Deku behind him says, Wait, what? What the hell? Did All Might just poof? And then this guy? Who are you?" And then All Might says, "What? Who is this kid?" "Well, my name is All Might." "Yes, it's me." Then Deku says, "You're All Might?" And then Deku says, "Actually, for real, are you actually All Might?" And that's when All Might says, "Yes, it's me. Look, this only happened to me because of some villain who had the power to take and give quirks. He did this to me. I stopped him, but it came at a cost." And he shows Deku that injury in his belly, and Deku says, "Wow, that injury is really bad." And that's when Deku says, "Wait, come here. Let me heal it." Then All Might says, "Heal? You have a healing quirk?" And Deku says, you know what? I'm not even going to explain it." Then Deku heals the injury, and All Might says, "Wow, your power's really amazing. I should have found you a long time ago." now I can use my power all day, not for 3 hours. And Deku says, wait, something, can you say what happened to you injury again? Then All Might says, it happened when I was fighting a villain that had the power to take quirks and give quirks. And that's when Deku says, wait, please don't tell me. This whole time for 15 years, I've been living in this world with him? And that's when All Might tells Deku, wait, what? And that's when Deku says, is his name All For One? And that's when All Might says, yes, his name is All For One. And that's when All Might says, what? How did you know that? And Deku says, oh, it's because my master told me. Then All Might says, who's your master? Sorry guys, I'm sorry for speeding this up. It's because I don't know why, but my mom ordered a tutor for me, and like, I don't know. And she comes at 6, so I'm just speeding this up. That's when Deku and All Might. Deku says, All Might says, please, let me see your master. And Deku says, okay, but it might be a little tricky. And All Might says, I can take anything, especially with my injury healed. Then that's when All Might, Deku go teleport to hold on.
Because I'm fixing up my salon, so I'm just managing a small spot here in my place before the salon is fixed. Hey guys, what's up?
Sorry about that. Back to the video again. So him and All Might teleport to the North Pole. And All Might goes like, wait, your master is in the North Pole? And Deku's like, no. My master told me that if we want to get to where he is, I'm going to have to go to a blue portal that's in the snowy land. And All Might says, why is he calling it the snowy land? What is it that this kid is not telling me? Then Deku says, okay, let me unlock this portal first, because this portal hasn't been opened in 1,000 years. And All Might's like, wait, what is this kid not telling me? And that's when him and All Might say, him and All Might go in the portal. Deku first unlocks it with his shadow magic, because shadow magic is definitely the only thing that can open it. And with healing magic as well. That's when he opens it, and then both of them go in, and that's when they're in this cave, and a dragon starts yelling with blue, I don't know, just think of it as blue flames with a bit of water in it, so the flame is kind of watery, but still burns like hell. And that's when it's Zalman, and him and Deku, Zalman is yelling at Deku, and Deku's like, and Deku's like, whoa, calm down, Zalman. And All Might's like, why is this guy so scared? What the hell? A dragon is here? Young Midoriya, what have you not been telling me? How the hell is there a dragon here? And him and Deku is like, okay, Zalman, I know what you're thinking. And Zalman says, don't have to say it. You know I told you not to bring other people from your world to my world. And Deku says, okay, I'm sorry. Just let me explain. Okay. I was running around when okay, in my world there are these protectors that protect our realm. And this one is the strongest one. And I met up with him and he knows about All for One and he wanted to see you. Then Zalman says, wait, what? He knows about All for One? Then All Might says, yes. Then All Might tells him about his great battle with All for One. And from generation to generation of One for All versus All for One. And Zalman's like, at least other people in the other world have been fighting All for One off. So all these people with this power have lost but you. And because of you winning, it came at a cost with an injury in your belly. But years later, Deku heals you. I almost called Deku Izuku. I forgot. This is a dragon. He does whatever he wants. He calls whoever he wants to call. Then, All Might's like, okay, now, please. I've been waiting for, I don't even know how long anymore. Now, tell me what is going on. And why are you people talking like you're gods, like you've been living for thousands of years? And that's when All Might and Deku goes like, okay, now, please, All Might, sit down. Zalman, tell him the story. And Zalman says, second time telling the story to a mortal. Okay. Then Zalman tells All Might where quirks come from, how All for One was created, about what this world did for the other world for a different time. So Deku, so 2 weeks there is 2 years here. So, since All Might is like super surprised. Oh, what's wrong with the picture? He's smiling there. He's supposed to be surprised. And All Might is like, wait a second. Kid, you were out for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is 2 years. So a day must be a month. That means you've been here for 2 years? And Deku's like, yes, I have been here for 2 years. The file said that you're 15, about to turn 16. So, you're 18 years old? That means you're about to turn 19 years old. Then Deku's like, yes. Then All Might says, please, tell me your story. Then Deku tells him the story of how the sludge villain was suffocating Deku's life. And All Might didn't get there fast enough. And his spirit left him and went to this world. And that's when, his spirit went to this world. This world. And All Might is very, very sorry for not being there in time. And Deku says, it's okay. If you weren't there, then I wouldn't have met all my friends here. Then All Might says, do you have friends here? And Deku says, yes. This place is a world of magic, and I met a lot of friends. All of us were named the Brotherhood of Tofu. We're great protectors. Then Deku, he doesn't really get into the story about the Brotherhood of the Tofu, because that's another long story. So All Might says, how do you meet your friends? And Deku says, I'll tell you another time. Today has been too long. If we, well, not really. Nothing bad will happen if we stay here too long. I mean, a few seconds is not too much in our world. So, him and Deku go in the black portal where Deku found Zalman the first time. Zalman takes them there, and they're back in their world. That's when All Might says to Deku, "Young Midoriya, please tell me, how strong have you grown in there for 2 years? I mean, you must have had a lot of battle experience." And then Deku says, "Oh, you have no idea." Then All Might says, "No idea? What is it? What is it that he saw that he's not telling me?" And that's when Deku says, "It's okay, let's just go." And that's when All Might says, "You've been here for 2 years with magic here. That means you must have learned lots of magic. You must be really strong, kid." Yeah, and Deku says, "Yeah, I am pretty strong. So strong that I'm able to almost rival a dragon." That's what All Might says, "A dragon?" And Deku says, "Yeah, I'm half dragon." And All Might says, "You're half dragon? How is this possible?" And Deku says, "When I was reborn, I don't know how, but I think, well, I actually learned this while I was training. Well, while one of my friends died." And All Might says, "Your friend died? Sorry." And Deku says, "It's okay. Yeah, one of his friend died. He was friends with this other one. That's also my friend named Hugo. I learned there that when Hugo used his portals to fight a guy named Nox, his portals was spiking a lot, really spiking." And Deku was still going like, when it was spiking, I thought that, wait, that energy feels so much like how I felt when I came to this world. Well, when I was coming. And then Deku figured it out. When Hugo first got his powers and he was testing them out, he accidentally teleported Deku to this world. And that's when Deku didn't tell anyone about this. That's why he told Deku to send them back to his world and how to do it. And that's when Deku said, and that's probably how I got here and how I got dragon blood from Hugo. Well, I'm half dragon because I'm obviously still a human. If there's still a human side in me, since I've been here for 2 years with dragon blood." And All Might says, "Dragon blood. That dragon you were pretty scared when that dragon yelled. And you look like you have the eyes of pride. Strong, like you're stronger than anyone. He must be that strong." And Deku says, "Oh, he's so strong. When I was training with him, I was going through hell. Like I just didn't want to do it anymore." And that's when All Might says to Deku, "If you're that strong, are you stronger than, like, anyone in this world?" Then Deku says, "Yep." And All Might says, "How strong are you?" And Deku says, "Stronger than you." And that's when All Might says, "Ooh, you've cracked me up. Please, I'm a pro hero." And Deku says, "And I'm an adventurer who's been trained by a dragon, trained by an old man who's lived for 369 years, and the guy who protected everyone and stopped a war from happening, saving everyone's lives in a world where I've been for 2 years, and here it's been 2 weeks to you guys." And All Might says, he's got a good point. Then he says, "Oh yeah? Test your power on me." And Deku says, "Here we go again." And that's when they fight. Deku, All Might goes to throw a punch. Then Deku says, wait, throw your strongest punch. Then All Might says, I don't want to hurt you. I've been in the world for 2 years. I've had enough experience. My defense level is pretty high from training with Zalman. Hit me. That's when All Might does his... He does 1,000,000% plus ultra smash. And that's when he hits Deku. But there's a gigantic smoke everywhere. But Deku, he sees Deku saying it was there without a scratch. And Deku says, my back is breaking. Man, I must be out of practice. Wait, how was I out of practice? Probably from all that sleeping. Did traveling back to this world do something to me? Did I get weaker or something? Nah. Probably from the sleeping, because his back is like hurting, like he's been sleeping for 10 hours. That's when All Might's like, what? Impossible. Who is this kid? That's when Deku goes like, well, guess it's my turn. Then Deku just goes to his face and punches him lightly. Not too lightly, like when Goku was in when the 23rd martial arts tournament fighting Piccolo, yeah, he used that much power, so he hit All Might in the face with that much power, so All Might is not too hurt. Nowhere, not even near dead, but he's so hurt he doesn't even want to move. So, well, he can move, but he just doesn't want to move. That's when All Might goes like, what? What's your full strength? Then Deku goes like, my full strength? My full strength. You know, I don't really know my full strength at all. And Deku's full strength in power level, his full strength must be at least 8,000, since he's half dragon. Now, this is a what if, and there's no power levels in Wakfu or My Academia, so you better deal with his power level. If you don't want to, too bad, sorry. But this is a what if, and I can do what I want. Also, I got the idea of 8,000 from some random guy doing fairy tale power levels. So, that's when All Might says, wow, he's this powerful, stronger than me even, and can handle 1,000,000% plus ultra smash. That's when he has the idea to give him one for all. And Deku says, nah, I don't need it. And, well, even if I did take it, I'd be better than anyone, and I'd never lose. And I'd actually want a challenge. Now, this wouldn't sound like me, but being trapped in a world for 2 years really lets a guy's fire fighting up. So that's when All Might goes like, you won't take my quirk? At least let me train you. And Deku says, I'm really better than everyone, but a little training won't hurt. I'm a little rusty for some reason, so I better get the training down. That's when All Might says, well, if you won't take my quirk, then who will? And that's when Deku goes like, I'll find a candidate when I go to UA High School. When I go there, I'll tell you who's good enough for the one for all. And All Might says, if anyone will get one for all, ask to be our person. And Deku says, I already know who it will be. Just tell me at least who you would have picked for one for all. That's when All Might goes like, well, there were 4 people, there are actually 5 people I would have gave one for all to. Then that's when Deku says, who? And Deku states, All Might states all 5. 1, well, you. 2, someone named Bakugo. 3, Lemillion. 4, someone named Kirishima. And 5, someone who's the son of the second hero, Shoto Todoroki. Then Deku says, I'll find all these people, and I'll see if they're good enough for One for All. That's when Deku goes home to pack up for training with All Might. And All Might says, don't tell your mom that you're training with me. Of course, I'm the #1 hero here in this world, so just don't. They'll come as a shock. And Deku says, of course. That's when Deku leaves, and that's where I'm going to leave off this what if. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and peace.